Heller, so someone requested me to try out Hatrix A again, and I did. This time I decided to use it as a wall breaker with mind empowerment. It actually popped off against a master player. Only 2 battles today though. I reached Diamond and I was scared to play another match and lose the rank lol. Anyway, enjoy. Alright, first battle. I was scared because their comp looked good and artifixy, but I knew I could pop off with Hangry after one war cry, so I wasn't too cooked yet. I led Jalopy in case they led with Partybug. But they led with Wyvernal, so I had to switch out. I didn't want to risk looking gel early. I wondered if they would switch out, expecting the obvious switch. Luckily they didn't, and I didn't get burned immediately. Firebolt was a smart play considering Jalopys tend to have Light Hook or TTL. I clicked Airstrike expecting Moss to come in on Tsunami. In hindsight, I should have predicted Medi considering it resists my stabs. So bad predict. I took a while to decide what to go into. I was worried about getting double switched on wall. In the end, I chose Jalopy. I could gain momentum with takeout after getting some chip. Then I could switch into Hangry and set up or kill it straight up. Seeing Moss come out was a weird play, but I'm not complaining. I had a lot of options now, but I went for Gobblegoo to get a disarm in. The reason I didn't go into my damage dealers was because I wanted as much damage as possible first. I didn't want to risk things just living on 1 HP. And here comes the Goliath. I decided no hard switching. I was probably faster if it wasn't HT, and Quick Ice wasn't gonna do too much. Getting disarmed wasn't too big of a deal since I wouldn't need Goober too much. Here I could go into Hangry. If it had Fireball, I probably died, but I chose to risk it. Pro tip, people will always want to click setup when you're in danger. Now here I was in a great spot. I definitely killed with Glaze Punch at +1. Now I could poke holes in his team since I was faster than everything and not resisted. Here I went for the chip because I wanted to get Hatrix in, plus the possible kill was nice. Hangry is a little underrated, and I can't wait for its awakening to come out. Moss doesn't do enough damage to kill after Spell Shield, so Mind Empower was free. From here on out, the only thing that could stop me was Clangatang, but even then I lived. It was GG at this point. I was shaking lol. Crit didn't matter too much because I lived anyway and healed off enough to live a flashbang. This was a really good battle for Hatrix and Hangry. This team performed better than I thought. Jalopy and Zerzura are a great defensive core, while Hangry and Hatrix also rock together. Venomorph is just there for Tolos and quick stings, lol. Next battle. This one is against an RS team, which worried me since I don't perform well against them. I decided to go Goober lead because I was faster than everything anyway and I could chip the Moscow. The Moscow was scary because it hits like an actual warfare tank. Plus, it's bulky and can set up RS. I had Jalopy though, which walls all its moves, but it still takes big damage. Here I groaned. I hate that thing in general. Only one weakness, and its bulk is too annoying. I disarmed because I wanted to shorten the time span of the walls throughout the game. Good move. The names are funny, I have to admit though. Anyway, I noticed I was slower, which was useful since I could pivot into Hatrix and set up. Oh, and by the way, I hope this new editing style is good. I thought about putting more work into the vids. The commentary isn't amazing, it's AI, but I think it's more entertaining than just music. Hatrix is great in this game. It hits almost everything for super effective damage and not a whole lot, wants to tank plus 2 attacks. I think Hatrix A is a little underrated nowadays, but then again its typing is meh. The taunt surprised me. I guess they didn't want me to set up too much, but they just wasted Wall's turns. But now something had to die. I clicked Siphon in case he went FUM of Moscow. Here Prickles was the sack. It makes sense since it's probably the least useful on their team. Psycho Force gets the kill and wastes another turn of screens. Now Moscow comes in. I was scared because it would tank Siphon, set up RS, and suddenly it could all go sideways. Moscow is a real big threat. If only there was a Doodle with RS and pivot, it could dominate ranked like Hatrrizz A. Boom! Barely any damage from Siphon's soul, and now RS is set up. I wondered if I could live in Aurora and kill, but in the end I knew that was too risky. Jalopy could just come in and stall RS then pivot when it ends. The confusion was annoying. Aurora has like a 50% chance to confuse, I swear. Here they disarmed, which sucked. I could guarantee a live from any HP, but without Ditter Jelly now I couldn't. Good play on their end though, it definitely hinders me. Then I hit myself in confusion. Aurora is secretly op. Luckily I didn't hit myself twice. Now it was hangry time. I set up because I knew they would be scared. Hangry is one of those doodles that you don't know what set they are immediately. It's honestly underrated. Now they didn't have much to hit me with. Thumb got hit hard, plus I have Riot so I ignore Spiky Thorns. I like Riot Shield on this guy because of things like Voltadu that usually live a hit if they're bulky enough. And then I can kill them if they've switched in. This guy is dangerous with routine plus priority, but any water type walls it, and luckily I got Zerzura. By the way, sorry for using it lol, I know it can be annoying. But in all honesty, I don't think Zir is as annoying as it was on release. Artifixy Mech is the real annoying one. Here I kind of misplayed. I should've doubled into Hangry or Hatrix knowing he would switch out. I went for Tsunami expecting Thumb to come in, then I could kill it. Now that thing is in, I could switch out into Hangry. Pro tip, never make the same play twice. After seeing it once, people expect you to do it again, so don't do it. I clicked and guarded knowing they would stay in expecting Warcry again. Now I had no walls to worry about. Now I'm slowly winning the game, which is all due to my good team comp. Team comps are the most important aspect of PvP in my opinion, but you also have to be a decent player. Here I could just go back into Zerzura since I lost nothing from it. Pro tip, if you're winning, there's less reasons for you to take risky plays. Most times you can see what the enemy has to do to win, and you can predict from there on out to win games. Again, never make the same play twice. Although I'm not guaranteed to win just yet, I'm very close. I just have to rid of the Moscow and I win the game with Hatrix. Here I worried. I knew I couldn't stop Glow Up from coming out, so I stormed healed. I did it because I knew I could take one attack from it at full health and waste an RS turn. Then I could go Jalopy. They misplayed here. They should have done glow up first because they wouldn't waste an RS turn that way. I also got scared because I didn't know it got glow up. Now I was unsure if Jalopy could stall. Anyway, I just clicked Tsunami for the chip. Here I realized my stat candies were off lol. Time to stall RS out. This is why Jalopy is a great combo with Zerzura. It resists things Zir doesn't. After I feasted, I could take out and kill Moscow. From there, it's GG. Gonna speed it up now. Vano hits both Doodles left for SE damage, plus I wanted to use it lol.